Ahoy! It's me, your friend, Woolen. I've just terrified Chris across the room by suddenly yelling out hello and ahoy. She's watching, yeah, she's making sad dog sort of face thing. That's kind of a rude thing to say maybe, but you maybe get what I mean. Good lord, this is not how I wanted to start this out. How are all of you, my dear viewership, and people who aren't my viewers? What? Explain yourself. Is this on Spotify or something? Is someone... I don't have Spotify. Has someone made an account? They've been uploading all my videos there. Stop that. Take them down. Give me all the money, alright? Give me that ad revenue, or whatever. I don't know if Spotify makes money. I use Podbean, I'll be honest, for podcasts. Apparently no one else uses it, and it sucks. Or something. I think that's the general consensus that I'd heard. Or maybe? I'm not sure. You know, I'm not part of the podcasting crew. I just drive in my car listening to some good old, oh, what is he doing? I think I just reflected his short circuit bullet back at him. Listen to a good bit of How Stuff Works podcast. Sure, you all love and enjoy that too, because everyone watching this video has the exact same likes and preferences as me. Perhaps, perhaps not. Just double checking in OBS that this is a video and not a stream, by the way. The button in OBS happens to be, oh, good lord. Happens to be right next to streaming, and it's literally never happened. In, what, 8 years of Twitch, and about that of YouTube as well, a little bit more. Never hit the wrong button. I mean, I did used to use Shadowplay, but I've used OBS for a little while now. Good lord, there's so much spam. This is, the THG server, the no crit server. I thought I'd just quickly pop in and make a fun little video. I was originally going to do it on the Valve servers, because apparently they didn't patch out bots, but apparently they made it slightly harder for bots to do something, like something to do with voting or something, I don't know. I didn't really read the patch notes. And apparently it crashed like the bot client or something that they were all using. Apparently they're back now, maybe? I don't know. I follow Uncle Dane on Twitter and I thought that's what he said the other day. Or today. No idea, honestly. No foggiest. But I thought, bit of THG. This is a map a lot of you probably haven't seen, called Stallberg. I didn't recognize the name, I'll be honest, when I connected to the server. But now I'm on it, I recognize it, like I know this map. You've played on custom maps, this has been around for a little while now. I think it's a decently well-designed map. You do kind of get stuck on Last for a long time, but Last is interesting enough that it's not so bad to be stuck on it. Bit of variety, a lot of side routes, like you can go up here. There's a guy. Hey? Do you want a high five? I've got no head, by the way, just pay no attention to that. Yeah, let's go, man. So yeah, how have you all been? It's been a couple weeks. I've been a busy bee. As you will probably all know, I moved house again semi-recently. So I've been busy getting settled in, going to the garden centre and whatnot. Oh, there were 2 demo men. There were 2 downside and no hats. You don't know when there's 2 demo men. That's okay. I've been getting settled in. Oh god. Setting out our teething issues, and you know, today I've got a little bit of time. I was playing a bit of RuneScape earlier, doing my my Slayer tasks. Recently got 69 on that Slayer, very good. Doing a worm task, sat around hoovering up. Good lord. Sat around hoovering up all those worm bones. It was good stuff. The other day I streamed trying to get the old fire cape as well. Got really far actually in my first run. No one else shot him, huh? Oh no, he was getting arrowed. That's fine. Got really far. I got to Jad on the healers on my first go. And if you don't know what the fire cape is, or RuneScape, it's an MMO, old MMO. RuneScape old school, that is. And you have to do a sort of, I don't want to say MVM styled thing, but you all play TF2, so a sort of MVM styled thing where you have to fight waves and waves of enemies in a set pattern, and it sort of tests your knowledge of the combat in the game. And and you fight a big boss that sort of tests your knowledge of like prayer flicking, and well, not prayer flicking necessarily, but like what things to defend against and whatnot. But he one-shots you if you're not careful. It can happen. He can do up to like 90 or something. 95. And unfortunately, I think I died due to a misunderstanding of a mechanic. I thought he would hit you across the whole map. Apparently that's not the case. So when I was doing it, I had like 1,000 people screaming in like one ear and in chat and whatnot, telling me exactly what to do and where to go, and I was just like, it's too much. I'm one man. I can't listen to all this. It's too much like audible clutter, you know? Too much for me. Too much. Gotta stop. Although I did appreciate the advice. I probably wouldn't have gotten quite as far as Tommy hadn't have been occasionally yelling at me to go do this or that, but it was fun. A lot of fun. We'll be attempting again a little bit. I want to do it before they nerf the weapon I was using, which is a special blowpipe that does an insane amount of damage and seems a bit weird. Sorry, I haven't played this in a while. You're going to have to forgive me for being... my aim's a bit funny, but that is how it is, right? Don't know what you're expecting. I'm trying my best. Don't play too many FPSs these days, of course. I'm trying to think. What have we been playing? A bit of Divinity, as always. I think we might be able to convince Chris and Cake to play Monster Hunter World with us, which, as you'll all know, love the heck out of that game. Oh, good lord. If he didn't have a shotgun, I would have probably run for that health. What else? God, we've been doing all sorts. Risk of Rains. Bit of Slay the Spire co-op, by the way. Really good. I'm going to vote for... I don't care. Pia. Yeah, bloody hell. Not enough variety, honestly. We'll be switching stuff up soon at some point, I think. My brain's completely disappeared. I'll wait until the end of setup, so we got content. Visual content. I also have 1 minute to drink water. Let's play some Spy. People like a bit of Spy, don't they? I don't do it very much. I don't really know what loadout to use, but, I don't know, let's just use, like, Revolver. It's a community pub, so people in this server are pretty good. Just a bit big earner. You know, why not? I use the big earner, ever. I think it's not for me, and we'll probably die. Honestly, there's a lot of spam. So let's actually use the Dead Ringer with this. Maybe we'll be fine. And I'll switch out my loadout. I will wear no cosmetics, but a bronze dueling badge. That's right. Also, I've successfully managed to waste enough time that setup's just finished. Checking to see if I'm having a nosebleed as well. I don't know if any of you get this, but I always forget. I have like a really weird nose of some kind. I get nosebleeds just constantly. Like, it's like heat change in the air. It gets a bit dry or a bit wet or whatever. It just all gives up. What? Okay. I need to pay attention, I suppose. No, I don't. There's someone up there. Bloody Olshi. He's always up there, isn't he? He's got Beta Minecraft in his name. I think we could have very easily gotten those medics earlier, by the way. I need to get my head in the game and stop thinking about toes or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I've been saying. This is Spawn. But anyway, another topic. I've been having some frame rate issues on my PC lately, although right now this is running superb, so I don't know if I fixed them. I don't know what the issue was, I'll be perfectly honest, or even what it is. But at some point over a few months ago, around the time that Microsoft security update came out that broke everyone's PC, suspicious, honestly. Do you want to step back for a second? What? There we go. All good, all good, all good. That was scary. I just started getting like halved frame rates on my PC. In just everything. Risk of Rain, Genshin Impact wouldn't run very well, and that's a mobile game. So yeah, I don't exactly know what happened. I ran a bunch of diagnostics and I couldn't quite work it out. But things have been fixed since I stopped running those diagnostics, so I don't know, maybe I kicked something. I have no idea. I thought maybe it was a RAM issue. Could still be the case, honestly. This RAM's pretty old at this point. It's not unlikely it's my F drive, or my D drive, or one of them. It's like an old hard drive. It's apparently dying, according to user benchmark. I don't know how reliable they are. This is not going to work, by the way. This is a terrible loadout. Let's try the kunai. I never use the kunai. Yeah, this is a cool hat, probably. But yeah, I had no idea what the issue is. I'm currently planning on waiting until November before considering an upgrade on my PC, because that's when the new... okay, don't want to be in here. That's when the new DDR5, the new RAM spec CPUs from Intel come out, the whatever lake, I don't know. That might be a time I'll consider upgrading, because at that point I'd need to buy a new motherboard and RAM and CPU, and if I'm upgrading one thing, I'd rather upgrade everything at once and get a massive boost to performance, rather than just a small Turtle House sort of performance. Oh, you want to try? Oi, 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 you want to try? Oi, oh, look at him, bloody banana boy. He's sitting there, he's thinking, oh, just gun this spider. No. Right, you take part in this. Oh, this staircase goes here. Okay, I'll be a heavy then. Don't know what weapon I'm holding out, like a... Can I get some medics, maybe? A little bit of overheal, cool. Oh, fuck. I would have... I swore! I would have lived if I'd have gotten that demo, man, but Spy's stressful when you don't ever play it anymore. Like, I always used to be like, oh yeah, like sliding around and I tried to do a thing with my webcam, but it's not turned on because this is a YouTube video. And it arbitrarily decided in 2013 I wasn't going to use a webcam in YouTube videos. Oops. Man, you just missed out on some great physical comedy. But yeah, I waved my hands around like an idiot, and I was going to use that as a descriptive. Oh, no, he Ubered. I thought he was going to let me butter knife him. You know, like, I saw it. You saw it in your eyes as well. Some of you got a little excited. Like old Tim over there, he's watching this on his IKEA sofa, just stood up and screamed, "Get him," when he saw me run at that medic with my butter knife out. I'm sorry, Tim. I know that's why you watch these. Still to this day. Things haven't changed. Still the exact same video. Honestly, the title's probably a bit different. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't accidentally duplicated a title so far. I think that pyro looks around. Oh, he did turn slightly and shoot me. This, I'll be honest, seems like a sort of weird spy map, for at least what I'm trying to do. I'll have to play a lot harder if I want to do what I actually want to do, so instead of that, I'm going to change class and do something else. Here's demo, man. I don't know, I'm using the... Obviously, I'm using the iron bomber, I suppose? Can't really see it too well, but... Now I'm low on health. Weird. There's an awful lot on this map, huh? A lot of spam. But I don't know, maybe this will help my team a little bit more than just playing spy and dying after no kill or one kill. Even if he does have a short circuit. I don't really know where their team goes here, I'll be honest. Put some stickies on the wall. That pyro's gonna come around. You know it. Maybe. Oh god, I'm kind of stressed out, honestly. 10 seconds? That's not very much time, is it? I need some ammo, please. Thank you. We gotta push that car. You know what the bloody announcer's saying, right? You can hear him. Oh god, he has a short circuit. Maybe I should have played scout. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that would have helped. I don't know. Who knows? Well, that was very short. I don't know if I want to play Pier. So, I don't know. How much time we got, Chris? What's the time looking at? She's doing a shrug. Chris was planning on making sushis today. She went out and bought some sushis. Sushis rice and some sushis seaweedus and some tofu inari pouches, which are delicious. You know what? You have a little game. You can have a little game if you like, as a treat. One more. Oh, that's right. My cow friend. Okay, he's been weird. How about a bit of engineer? I literally never play engineer ever. It's a weird class. So that's why we're going to play it. We're going to shove down a level 3 in the middle of nowhere. We're going to use like the Eureka effect, and we're just going to run around and like pistol stuff, right? And we'll have a bloody frontier justice, and you just see what happens, right? I don't know the meta, and I don't really care, I'll be honest. I know you can probably use the Jag, but if I remember correctly, they made it so everything levels up like instantly in pre-game anyway, so who cares? Thank you, Pingu is communist. You're my favourite. Can you pick up things with the Eureka effect? I believe so, right? It was once the case that no, you could not, and all the weapon did was let you teleport to your exit or entrance and not pick stuff up. But since then, they decided more words is more better, so I don't know. I'm old, and I say incorrect things an awful lot. Very regretful incorrect things. So make sure you don't listen to me ever. I'm just a terrible person to take advice from, honestly. Let's just pop this in like the water. Do you reckon this will hit anyone? I'll do that. I'll just put a little exit here. Actually, I'll put the exit in the water, right? Can you still do that? No. Because I'm like, if I'm using the Eureka effect, no one's going to notice that anyway, right? And go back to spawn. I can level up this other guy's... This is mine. Level up this other guy's teleporter and then just take that. Go on, medic. You go take that. Don't not know where I just got 25 ammo from. Is that what the medigun does now? Is his medigun crossbow thing? Maybe that gives you... maybe that gives you ammo when it heals you or something. That's probably not the case, is it? Already killed one guy, if you look in the top right. Sentry is very close to killing someone else. Someone's killed my exit, and the sentry's done almost nothing. So, already you can see I'm off to a great start as being engineer. I'm gonna just pop up here quickly and just, die. Yeah, engineer her. That's not... That's awful, I'll be honest. That was kind of shit. That's okay. Honestly, I think it's okay. I just hit random. What's random? Soldier. You know what? Soldier's great, because then I can use my rocket launcher, I can jump around, and I use my rune pickaxe and stuff. It'd be great. Go to the wilderness. Terrific stuff. I can do a little rollout. Been practicing my PLP rollout lately, as you can see. Currently, Muma is taking advice from me on these rollouts, as you can tell. Is that still jokes? Muma rollout? Remember that? You like walk to mid as Demo Man a lot? No? Maybe? Muma probably plays like professional Valorant now or something, doesn't he? Have you seen that? I'm also on blue team. I don't know if you were paying attention, but I'm on blue team, actually. You thought I was on red. It's not the case. It's never been the case. I mean, I've been on blue this whole time. This is my favourite friends. This is Ghoul Hat and Dazed, you know, the two lads. Two comedy duo. Oh god, actually, we might be able to play a bit of Spy. This is a pretty good Spy map. That might be some good content before I die to this Pyro and Sniper combo. Maybe? Or this demo? Yeah? You know what, let's give it a go. Let's give it a little cheeky little go. Play some Ambassador Spy. Because someone... It's Tim. He's back up, isn't he? Bloody modest Tim on his IKEA sofa over there that he got for 390 euros. He's just like, yo, is he playing a cheeky little bit of TK? That's right, sir. Oh. Who need gun when knife do job? That's what I'm always asking. Perhaps a mere healthman, good sir. Thank you, Val. That's Dutch for, I would like a burger, I think. That's what I always hear people saying in shops and stuff. What are you doing there? Is he dead ringer sound Woolen? A little bit of cheeky sound. Someone asked me the other day, like, what is the dead ringer sound Woolen? It made me very proud of them, because it means that they're paying attention in my old videos and listening to the really niche things I'm talking about. It's just a wall. It makes the sound quiet. That's it. That's all it is. This medic, he's on me. You got me. Oh my god. Jawohl? Me think not. Hey, that Pyro really doesn't like me, has he? I'm just gonna sit here and pretend to switch weapons over and over again, because that's actually the best disguise, is just to constantly change weapons. Oh, whoops. Did you Oh, good lord. Okay. All I needed you to do was like some really hard movement that I couldn't understand for me to hit the headshot and then die to a demo on 30 health. This is why you play first-person shooters. It's for that interactive gameplay. Oh, perhaps you want to play some Civ 6 with your friends? Some Terraria? Minecraft even? No. First-person shooter time. Actually, honestly, I think this is... It's the only FPS I play, isn't it? Like, we were trying to play Valorant, or Valheim? No, Valorant's the gun one. The other one's the Viking one. And then we didn't. So yeah, there you go. That's me, Woolen. I have 7,000 hours in this game, by the way. And 1 in the last 2 years. That's how it do be. Maybe we'll stream a little bit more of it, though. It's a fun streaming game. And it seems to be running okay now. When I was playing it the other day, I was getting, like, sub 80 frames on my i7, which is... I know it's like an old i7, but still, like, it used to run things fine. Don't know what happened. Oh. Like, I'm still going to try for air headshots, even if I know that they're not going to ever work. That's right. He knew what was coming, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Olshi. A strong lad. Or not. Who knows, honestly. Let's try and get around here and then go a little cheeky 1-2 bap. And by 1-2 bap, I mean 1 bap. A single bap right there. The muscle memory is starting to kick in. Being stupid and jumping around like an idiot. Like always, seems to be working much better than actually trying to think about what I'm doing. Do you reckon this Ubered medic's just gonna walk around the corner so I can, like... Yeah, just do that. Oi! Stop that. I know you were Ubered, Spy, but on my screen you weren't, alright? That medic just ran past me. Oh, I'm Gerati'd. I shouldn't be there. So yeah, I'm still on DX8, by the way. I should probably try DX9 and just see if it works okay on this machine. I honestly have no idea. Getting admin messages in chat. My name isn't Woolen, you see, so people can't yell at me. Not that anyone playing right now even knows who I am, I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't know how many of these people I recognise. Maybe some of the THG regulars. It's been a while. Like, I always think it's like, oh, I make videos every day. Like that was like 4 years ago. It's been a little while, huh? I hope you've all been well. What sort of stuff have you all been up to? I've been settling into my job. I now drive to work instead of taking the train for like an hour and a half, so that's changed a lot of things. I drive on the other side of the road. Same as you Americans watching. There's a couple of you. I drive on the right-hand side on the car and in the left of that. And, you know all the things I'm saying. Getting used to it. Kilometers an hour. Enjoying it. Confidence is going up. It's all good stuff. What are you all doing? Are you all settling into whatever you're doing? Or if you've been doing the same thing every day for the last 30 years, are you continually settled or not? Are you a little unsettled, perhaps? Let me know. Post it in the comments. I hope all of you watch James Hoffmann, by the way. He's my coffee idol. He's grown so much in such a short space of time as well. I'm so proud of him. Slightly older man living in presumably North London. I have a strong belief that we used to live in the same county, but I'm not 100% sure. I have had his coffee though. As I've mentioned in the past, maybe Chris bought me a that was an airhead shot, by the way, and that was he's dead. Did you see that? He just got absolutely sat. Stop. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say, Pyro, did you see my headshot? See if he says anything. Say tubby bucket. Maybe. Did you? He just doesn't care. He's just fucking doing his own thing. Does this engineer want to come over here? Maybe he wants to fight. No one cared. I mean, I'll be honest. I thought that was a sick airhead shot. A little bit of muscle memory. Maybe he just doesn't care. Like he's just. Like I still got him. I can like shoot you anyway. Do you want to come and get distracted over here? Oh no, you got me. Oh, I'm just going to run away, I suppose. Good lord, is he actually chasing? I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't have believed it if he said it. A demo man knows him as well. Like, they're all checking. What happened? Oh, cock. Ah, the old spicicle happened. Went around the corner. I was going to do a big old, you know, little frosty, little Cheetos, little Special K supermarket and brand Special K, maybe. What cereal are you all eating these days? Actually, I'm interested. What do you do for breakfast? I used to really like breakfast, but in the last like month or two, since moving here, just don't eat it anymore. I don't know what happened. Like some metabolical, diabolical change in my body. I'm just not hungry in the morning. Like I'm just feeling a bit like I just want to go to work. You know, just get in the car. I don't know what happened. I used to always have breakfast cereal. Maybe I will now. You know, we bought some Weetabix, some strangely expensive Dutch import Weetabix. So maybe I'll have time for that. Tried making some overnight oats the other day with grated apple. Extremely tasty. Would highly recommend that sort of recipe where it's just like fruit sweetener, a little bit of honey, a little bit some oats, some milk. Moi. Oh. I just leave them in the fridge overnight. It's good. A little bit of cinnamon as well. Basically tastes like a weird apple pie. It's good stuff. That was a cool little stab there. Anyway, I don't know what happened. Breakfast for me has been a bit off, but I don't know how many of you. You all big breakfast people? Made some pancakes this morning. Very good. My favorite pancake recipe is the BBC Good Food one that's just like easy pancakes, and it says like 300 mils of milk and 100 of flour and 2 eggs. And then what you do is you change that by adding a lot of butter. And then you fry them in butter or loads of oil on a high heat and then a low heat. Like you set the pan up on a high heat and then you way drop it and then you just let them sit and they go tss, tss, tss. Then you flip them upside down, they go tss, tss. And then you make like 500 of them, big crepe style things. You could probably do it in American pancake style if you added some self-raising flour instead and maybe, is it baking soda? I don't remember. I haven't made US pancakes in a while. But you know, you get yourself a lemon, half or something, you squeeze it. Oh, tried to wall bang him there. It's not going to work, is it? Yeah, a little bit of icing sugar. We'll say that in the Netherlands. They, oh, that Durati didn't hit me, huh? They love the icing sugar here. They just make a special, like, salt shaker looking thing with icing sugar. Makes it really easy to cover everything in delicious sugary goodness. It's wonderful stuff. Man, I would have 1000% killed you if I had have hit you with a gun with bullets I didn't have. That's what I think. Realistically, I would have missed the second shot, but it's a nice thought. Muscle memory is on point today, by the way. Like, oh, you can't see my Steam overlay, but it says 38 minutes past 2 weeks, and 27 of those from this, and the other 11 are from me trying to record a video earlier, and then I couldn't because I had to pick Chris up from the train station. And moi, that's how it do be. We were going to play Gravel Pit. You all missed out on some great content that never happened, because, you know, I had to quit before I even started. He's going to chase. Go on, chase. Ah, go on. I thought communism was going to finally kill him. Alas, he seems to have survived. Speaking of communism, by the way, no, I'm not going to make any political comments. Never. I was going to start talking about the state of being an Englishman in the Netherlands and how it's quite expensive to live here, and apparently my other co-worker, you know, he's foreign as well, but he's from the EU, so we got a bunch of government money. And so I didn't get any government money. I'm not gonna go there. All right? You know what we're gonna say? We're gonna say wool hee hee, wool woo. How about time for Pikmin 2? That's right. Maybe not Pikmin 2, but at some point I do want to get Pikmin 3 on the Switch and play that with Chris. We have so many things planned. When are they gonna happen? At some point, honestly. We're doing really good lately of actually playing through games that I've promised to. So, like, you know, I love my Theme Park Inc. Old-ass game by Bullfrog. They made Theme Hospital as well. Theme Park Inc.'s like a 3D theme park management game. Impossible to find it in European on the internet. And CDs, kind of weird, honestly. I think I've owned about 100,000 copies of that thing. And it just doesn't run on modern hardware. So, someone on archive.org uploaded a European ISO of that, so I might give it a go. I don't want to play the American one, I want to play the European one. I want the lady to say, like... Oh my god. No, I wanted him to die for his greed, but he used the map to his advantage to play intelligently. What is this community pub where people aren't robots? What the heck? Anyway, I really like that game, and I really want to be able to stream it somehow. I might actually get The Sims 1 working, so I'm sure I can get this 3D game working. I don't know, we'll see. Might be an infinite project that'll never happen. At some point, when I build this inevitable new PC at some point, I'm considering keeping this current build as like a streaming PC, and then I can basically just play whatever I want, because I'll just feed it into a capture card. It doesn't matter if it, you know, OBS won't pick it up, because as far as OBS is concerned, it's just picking up a video feed. If you don't know how streaming PCs work, pretty sure you do is shove in a capture card in the recipient PC, and you just run your video output through that in between your monitor and your keyboard. Oh, damn. Should have shot him. But, so basically, as long as you've got something on the monitor, it should be able to pick up. So an old game running in an old full 3D thing might work. And honestly, I could just run it in a virtual machine. I don't know how OBS works with picking that up again, but with an external PC, I'm sure I could run in a VM. And speaking of VMs, my word, viewers and chat, I don't know what I call you. Woolies, I don't know, maybe not. At work, I'm, as you know, a mobile developer, supposedly. But I'm doing other things now, like a full stack developer, but without the title full stack. Anyway, good experience, I'm enjoying it a lot. I work on a Mac all day, as you might know. I work on a little Mac Pro. Very good machine specs-wise, very fast, zoom speedy. Unfortunately, runs on an ARM processor, done it. You know what's difficult to run on a different processor architecture? It's virtual machines, isn't it? I spent like an inconceivable amount of time trying to get various things working because VirtualBox and VMware and the other one that I can't remember the name of haven't been really updated to work properly. Oh, he's run out of ammo. Oh, the biggest of BMs. They haven't been updated, so I've been having to use some guy's random VM software that's decent. And there's like very little documentation on a lot of these things. You want to try and set up like an Oracle server on your ARM laptop. It's kind of tough. It's not hard. Oh, it's not hard. It's not easy. And there seems to be a strange bug with my machine where if I download anything on my Mac, for example, if I open up Google Chrome and it decides to update, it takes down the internet for everyone else at the company. Fun little thing we've discovered recently. I think it might just be the new router they've got, like I'm not certain. I have Work's old router sitting here. It's like a 300 quid, 400 quid router. I can't do anything with it. I don't know what to do with it. I have a custom router, but it's got a Wi-Fi boy in it. So connecting this other one is just kind of pointless. Like, you know, I'd just be It doesn't provide me with any benefit. I don't have super fast unleaded petrol in my computer. What? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't have any use for like a super expensive router is basically what I'm trying to say. So I don't really know what to do with it. I don't really want to sell it. I don't really know what the market's like for... It's probably pretty decent actually. It's like one of those massive security server type routers. It's a big chunky thing. Also, I've got a full inventory. Y'all need to remind me to start deleting some of this stuff. Oh, speaking of deleting some of this stuff, I was going to say that we used to do a thing where Twitch... People subscribed on Twitch. So I guess Patreon as well. Could have a hat that I've crafted. So, you know, I'm going to remind you all, that's probably still a thing. Just no one's asked it for a while. So if you're a paying Twitch subscriber or Patreoner, or were at some point, you can take one of these hats I've crafted off me. There you go, that'll be fun. I'll get a bunch of trade offers and then I won't have to worry about anything. You'll just sort it for me, right? So anything that's like crafted by Woolen, I don't know how I can't search in my computer. There you go, it says 56709, that's my current name, but just search. There's some things that you can't have, and I will decline your offer if that's the case, but for the most part you can have most of them. I think it's like my original Kringle that I made in like 2011 or whatever, and my like fast learner as well. But other than that, most of them are probably alright. Just take them. Take them, take them. Speaking of taking them, Cerny, very kindly, you know Cerny. You all know Cerny, hopefully. You should know Cerny. He's hosting a Minecraft server and letting me leech off of it, so if you're subscribed to either of us, you can play on it. That's irrelevant to this video, but I thought it would be nice. So if you're on Twitch, I should say, like pay boy. But I know a few of you are, and a few of you are on Patreon as well. You can come join us on the server. I've been streaming on it a little bit. He's been streaming on it a ton. And chat's there. It's a nice friendly server. A big pog and a big smile. That's my sponsor. I've never had a video sponsor. Cerny is my sponsor for today. You should subscribe to Cerny. There you go. Actually, speaking of which, I got an email from BenQ, or their marketing department, and I asked with Soundsmith. He said it was legit. Or maybe, I think it was Soundsmith. Maybe Peter Scraps. I don't know. Strife. Who knows? I checked with someone. It could have been Spiky Mikey, honestly. I mean... Who knows, honestly. But I asked them, and they were like, oh, this seems pretty legit. So I might get a BenQ soundbar at some point to check out. Oh, not soundbar, sorry. The little light that you get on top of your monitor. The light bar. That'll be fun. I'll do a little video, like an advert. And I'll get... Well, I don't get paid for it, but I'll get the bar. And I think that's sick. Getting free merch and stuff is cool. And also, I actually wanted that one. Like, I was looking into it a little while ago when I was... a couple years ago, when I wanted to get lighting for my webcam. Right now, I'm just using lamps. Desk lamps, 2 desk lamps. But I was like, maybe I should get like a sort of bar or something for some consistent lighting. Or like a ring light if I want to look pretty. And then everyone was like, oh, you are pretty. And I was like, oh, thank you, chat. You're pretty too. It's a sort of a nice little cuddle box. I've got everything. The moment anyone says anything rude, bap, right on the snoot. They turn into this. This is you if you're happy in my chat. This is you if you're being rude. There you go. Take that as you will. Ignore the little ring on it as well. It helps keep it straight. Don't know what I'm saying. Maybe I should switch class as well. I've been playing Spy a little bit. Okay, I think the mission begins in 543. By the way, I'm not certain on this map. I haven't checked it. But here, I can see, and they might not be able to see me because of the scout disguise. Because remember, the scout body makes you like this tall. Like small. So here, right now, they might not be able to see me. I don't know. But there's a point like that on Viaduct, and I just want to like remind people that like scout disguise, right? I should have gotten that. Oh god, who are you? I just wanted to remind people. Like that sick surf, by the way. Thank you, Mush. You are definitely a Prem sniper with a name like that. Mush. Hail Zone sniper rifle with headshot kills, absolutely. Actually, hang on, isn't the upper hand like £1,000? It's like way... Yeah, what are you doing there, lad? Way more expensive than I thought. Is that the bug that like has been fixed 50 times, but never actually has been? Where like if you use a stock weapon, it sometimes is replaced with another one. There's probably a Shonik video on it or something, right? It's Shonik that does that, isn't he? I think. People love Shonik. Me included. I don't watch any TF2 content, but occasionally him or Lazy Purple, or maybe even Uncle Dane if he's been a good boy, get a viewership from me. Why was I taking flamethrower damage? From what? Are you getting Linux distro with me? You are. What did I die to? Oh, invisible players. It's a bug that never got fixed, so I've got to record demo. Stop. I was probably hit by an invisible pyro there. there you go. Any of you are new players and or you know been around and didn't know it, you do you record a demo and then you stop it, and you can do it on one line if you add a colon between those two. There you go. Usually it fixes it. It doesn't always. Things have gotten a little funny, I've noticed. I think this is fine. Is that sniper's running around with his Girardi or something? Okay, I'm going to run under the strong impression that that pyro did not kill me from spawn. That didn't fix it. Let's try it again. Sometimes you need to do it a couple times. I've got my square brackets on my keyboard. They do something. I don't know what, but they break the video and audio for a second. I think they're like recording a demo and stopping it, basically. But maybe that fixed it, and if not, we might just have to deal with ghost pyros, I suppose. That's always a little spooky, but they might have like good drops, like good seeds or something. I don't know. Where? Yes, you are, my friend. You are always the Uber. Left? You want to go down here? We can go down here. He's using voice commands. Oh, no? Okay, never mind. I guess he was baiting me. Wow. Classic medic. I'm lying, by the way. He was not baiting me, but what if I hide in this little corner, huh? Where did the spy go? Fun little game you can play together. Is there not a pyro? I thought there was a pyro around here. Maybe not. He's over here. Oh, no. I sure hope no one knows I'm using the Dead Ringer and the Spicicle. He knows. Oh, God. He's in the water. My, like, spider vision can't tell because my eyes have 8 focal lenses. Speaking of focal lenses, actually, I was going to get my eyes tested the other day, but the guy was sickly or something. Like, can you believe it? He didn't want to test my eyes while he was potentially ill. Honestly, the nerve of these people. But yeah, my eyesight's been a little... Oh my god, the spy just did the Rainbows Make Me Cry voice line. I haven't heard that in so long. Like, actually years. That's a good voice line. But, I haven't had it checked in like a year. Normally you get it every 2 years, but like my eyesight's been a little funky lately. It's probably, to be honest, working all day on a computer. You know, even before when I wasn't working, I was streaming, I'd be, you know, doing other stuff during the day. I'd be taking breaks and stuff, but I'm just sort of 8:30 to 5, cracking away, trying my best. No, what are you doing there, engineer? People are very ballsy today, I'm noticing. Including me. We're all ballsy. It's a sort of ballsy sort of server. I mean, I just stood in front of a sniper, basically, but I did spam the spacebar and crouch, so... What to do, honestly? I have no idea. I'm also now wondering, in relation to my frame rate concerns, it could be an OBS issue with streaming, because I don't play games off stream. I occasionally do a bit of RuneScape, like I said earlier, but that's not exactly a demanding game. I don't play, like, video games off stream. So it's possible these more demanding games, it's like because I'm trying to stream at such a high bitrate. God, he wants this. I wanted this too. Got him. That was so satisfying, by the way. I mean, I got the headshot, and that's all you can want from me, right? That was a cool little bam, 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 bam. Even with the vintage level 69 ambassador, so you know it's worth more. That's right. I'm adding value to the cool blue text. I think vintage looks cool. Honestly, it looks cooler than strange. Does anyone want to fight me over that? I don't think so. If there was a blue Spicicle, you'd want that, right? Vintage Spicicle, imagine that. Cool blue text on a blue weapon. It'll be themed, expensive, rare. All the stuff that adds value to things, like having value. Thought of wording a little bit there, maybe. Am I going to die when I turn this corner? Oi oi. There's probably a sniper over there somewhere, isn't there? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yo, you are going mad, mush. How many kills do you have? 132, that's insane. Headshots killed? That's more than I've ever seen. Saved your life pack trick, Rayman. Where's Rayman 4, huh? Murphy promises it at the end of Rayman 3. Or at the start of it, I suppose. Well, it's when they thought it was, you know, you've all seen my playthrough of Rayman 3, right? So you all know what I'm talking about. If not, come on, explain yourself. You call yourself a Woolen fan? Who was your favourite character in my Sims playthrough, huh? Oh, speaking of which, Turbo finished editing the part 1 of the Sims playthrough. Probably the best video I've ever seen, honestly, and I've just been holding on to it because I don't want anyone else to see it, because it's It's actually unbelievably good. That man is... For someone called Turbo Boner 2014, he should be called, like, Hyper Boner 2014, you know? He's an extremely hard worker, and he's a lovely man. And we all love him. Get some pogs in chat for Turbo Boner 2014? That's what I'd like to see, honestly. Respect for the hard workers. I need to get that out at some point, because he actually finished it. It's incredible. Like, I'm advertising it now, because that video will be out at some point. I think I just need to work out what thumbnail to use. You should all watch it. It's really funny. It has like a really good intro and outro, and it's like heavily edited, and it's really funny. Because it's edited by a really funny person. Medic, stop. I'm just bad. I mean, I could have killed him. But I didn't, because I'm just missed. That's my excuse. I missed. If I'd have hit him twice with close-range headshots, probably could have killed him. So now I'm going to seek revenge. I'm going to run after him like an idiot for a while to redeem myself and complain that they made the Dead Ringer a bit worse. Because, or pre-nerf, I would have been fine, I would have escaped. Should have just killed him. Such a shame. Or I could run after him when some other scout is nearby. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Hang on. On hit by fire. Fireproof for 1 second. Explain yourself. Mr. Pyro. Explain yourself. Was I in the middle of changing weapons? Probably. Probably. But, I want my life back, I'll be honest, so you've taken it from me. Is he chasing? Like, I'll never know. People on this server, they love chasing spies. They probably all saw that I ran somewhere, but they don't know where. Whether or not they're going to chase is another thing. Drop. Oh, fuck. Spicicle time. There's like 5 of them came back. Like 2 medics, a pyro, and a soldier. What's a boy to do but get a sick headshot drop to make up for me not killing him earlier? Look, the engineer. You didn't hear it because the desktop audio is too quiet. But he said, nice shootin' Tex. My name isn't Tex, but, you know, I like to think of myself as a bit of a Texan. I'm old and angry, and I drive a car. So, there you go. I mean, that's what my impression of Texas is, as a British person, living as an alien. Oi! I hate you, I am the spy. There you go. I've never done an impression of the spy in a video before, you know that. That's a lie. I probably have. Probably really funny as well, actually, like a really good impression. They're definitely going to chase me all the way to this health pack, right? They have 3 minutes to push. What else are they going to do? Like, push the car or something? Oi, which way are you facing? That away from the wall, like a sort of genius would do. Ah, good lord, I missed. If only I'd have hit him. This is a recurring theme I'm starting to see. What I should have done is gone for 2 body shots, but you gotta go for the headshots. You're using the dopamine gun. You gotta go for the dopamine shots. Even if the dopamine has been pulled back a little bit. You know, maybe you've had a little bit too... Yeah, speaking of dopamine, I smell sushi cooking next door. What are you all eating for dinner today? Future viewers and people watching this in 2030? Tell us. You know, write a comment. I'll read it. I read all of them, still. And I'm sure you're all aware of that, because... You all write such nice things, usually. And then the ones that don't watch the channels write things like, Woolen, why did you ban pyro? I mean, this banned weapons video, you didn't refer to a stat that wasn't on the gun yet. How could you not know? Didn't you know that they made this blah blah blah? People in 2021 are furious. They're probably, yeah, they're Girati. Yeah, the DX8, kind of hard to tell when you have Girati on you. The Dead Ring is not, it's not actually a very good watch. So yeah, Didn't really know what I should do there. I'll be perfectly honest. Write a comment down below. There you go. What should I have done there? I don't know. It can be like a choose your own adventure book. Or like Vexing Fate by Lich. There you go, I remembered. Lich. I remembered, alright? Someone at Lich and say, I referenced your web novel that Lich from chat wrote called Vexing Fate, which you can read on Google. If I got that name wrong, I'm a terrible streamer. Because Lich is a very blessed member of chat, who we all love, honestly. Headshot the medic. Oh, that was a good hit on the sniper there. But yeah, go read Lich's web novel. It's very good. A lot of work's got into it. Support your friends, you know? If they're doing a creative thing, Don't go, oh, the anatomy of that arm, it's like a little off. Like, I get it, you're new, but like, don't do that. You know what you say? You say, that's great, good drawing, do more, great. Encourage people. What artistic stuff have you been doing lately, huh, chat? I sure hope loads, or none. You know, if you don't want to do any, that's fine as well. Are you having fun? No? Might I consider you play Slay the Spire, the best game probably of all time? Nothing compares, honestly. There's literally no game that's the same, except for all the clones and Monster Train, which I hear is quite similar, honestly. This is too much for one spy. I'm going to be 100% honest. It's pyro time. It's the only thing we can do. We have a shotgun? No. It's flare gun time. Third degree, perhaps? Perhaps I suggest a third degree, maybe? I don't know. That might be a little bit too spicy, but go on, then. Go on. If we hit one person with it and it makes that nice... Hang on. Listen to this. That's the sound of 2011, 2012-ish to me, is... You know, like a cat that's being slowly ran over by a hand mower. Maybe. I'm not sure. You gonna come around the corner for a sick little flare punch? Maybe? A little flare punch shot? No. I was getting ready to air blast there, but I didn't. I'm starting to get muscle memory for the new degreaser that came out 6 years ago, where they made it so it takes slightly more ammo to use, so I didn't just immediately use all my ammo. Like, normally I would have just air blast spammed there, like a little sick little flare punch there. Thought I died. I didn't. I didn't. I held off. Oh, this is 100 people. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. I think their team is pushing quite well. I'll be honest, if they don't mind me. Don't mind me saying, they might honestly just push it to win at this point. I don't even know. There's no point going like backburner, right? Well, the heavy's just gonna kill me, right? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go back to spy. Maybe I can backstab someone or something. That's like the spy thing, isn't it? I'm gonna go backstab the guy pushing the car, I suppose. Oh god. I'm using a spicicle like a fool. And I went away from the car. What is that noise? Get out of here with that. Is that the flog? What was that noise? That was horrible. But the game's celebrating. Oh, we fucked up your ears, yeah! That's what it's saying. You can hear it, can't you? Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? You all enjoy that? That was like 50 minutes. Great. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back another time with another one. You can catch me live pretty much every day on Twitch. Smile. See you soon. And stay safe. And eat more vegetables, such as peppers. There you go. Goodbye.